Hey guys, it's Becca from Hodge Crochet. How y'all doing today? Today I wanted to do a video with my WIPs and my FOs and show you a couple of finished objects that I had done before but I hadn't shown. I had them put away because they were supposed to be a gift for someone and they never came and got them. I kind of just made it on a whim. I don't know if they just don't want them or what. Not everybody likes crochet projects, so I don't know. So I'll start off with my favorite finished object. So I've been working on her for a while. I was having some issues with the ears and everything else, so I kept putting it down, picking it back up, things like that. But check it out, check it out. It's Penelope Pig! Your little tail. Isn't that cute? Yeah, so I had done the nose. The nose was fine. Did the head and the eyes, and that all was done in a day. But then I started trying to make the ears, and I think I got a poor quality fleece to go inside because it wants to fall apart and it wants to rip even when I just make the little holes to do the crocheting in. So what I ended up having to do was, instead of following the measurement that that she puts for you to, the little cutouts, I just cut out a square to be kind of around the same size and then started working in it, and it worked out perfectly. So I was able to get the ears done, and then once I got that done, I moved on to the legs with the cute little feetsies. And then the tail. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in this pattern, it's on Old Soul Crochet, and you can get it Valerie. Now, one thing I will mention is she does mention in the pattern that you need to put weighted beads in the back feet. You do. I tried to do it without it because I didn't have any. I didn't read that part, and I really wanted to get started on it. But my husband had some BBs and some weighted little weights and stuff, and so we started just kind of stuffing. After the work was finished, we just kind of started stuffing them in, because what wanted to happen was when I would set her down, she wanted to do this because the head is so heavy. So we just started putting beads and weights and things like that into her legs and just kept testing it until she stood up. Her head still kind of goes down. I don't know if it's because I need to put more in there or what, or just because of how I've had her. But yeah, I've had her sitting up here, so we'll put her back up there. So cute. Okay, so that's my first finished object. I've been working on a lot. This month has been very, very busy. I've put a lot of pressure on myself to get a lot of things done. My daughter is getting married in a couple of weeks, and so I'm trying to get the bouquet done. I'll probably film that in a video just to kind of show you guys the progress of what I've been doing, because I'm really proud of myself. So, baby blankets. I don't remember the patterns of these. I can probably go back and look. I will. I'll go back and look. If I find them, I'll put them in the description box. If I can't, then that's probably why. One of them is a pattern. The other one I made myself. I just made it up as I went along. This one is from the pattern. This is just your standard V-stitch pattern, and then I put a border around it, nice and light and airy. But yeah, it's got the standard V-stitches, and then I think I just did a single crochet and then a half double around the edges just to make it light. This is my absolute favorite yarn right now. I've been using it to make hats. I've been using it to make I mean, I just have so much of it from other projects that I was working on. It is the Yarn Bees Soft and Sleek, no pill. Love it. It is a 4-weight yarn. It's so soft, it's squishy and fun, and it's nice on the hands. So yeah, that's this one. The color pulling did its own thing. It was a variegated yarn, which I found at Hobby Lobby. I was just kind of looking around. I don't have the ball band anymore, but it was just a pink, gray, white variegation. And then this one's heavier. because I put some specialty stitches in it. I did bobbles, I did puff stitches. Yeah, I did do some puff stitches. I kind of played around with a whole bunch of different stitches. I actually don't even remember what I did, but then I bordered it with bobbles. And this one is not variegated. This one is, here's the stitches. I did some puffs, some partial bobbles, single crochets. I don't quite know what I did. I was just playing around at this point because I was making so many baby blankets at that point. And then I put bobbles on as the border. I thought it would be fun. It's a little on the heavier side, so more for a winter thing or to lay out for baby on the floor. That'd be a good idea, laying that on the floor on it. Yeah. I made them for some cousins of ours. I had made a baby blanket for them when the babies were born, and now they're coming up on their second birthdays, and so I had made it for that. But I don't know if the moms really liked them because I messaged them, I called them on the phone, I told them all about it, and they were just like, I never heard back from them. So I was like, well, that's awesome. I try to surprise these little girls with these blankets that I think they would love. So now I guess I'm just gonna have to give them to somebody that I know will appreciate them. I'll just save them for when I hear somebody's having a baby. Okay, so those are my finished objects. My WIPs right now, I'm in the middle of working on my son-in-law's blanket still. I had to stop. I don't have to stop right now, but I took a break on it because I'm gonna need more yarn. I have it stored in my cute Billy project bag that one of the ones I ordered from her. It's got polka dots on the other side. It's really, really cute. I think the only thing that's hard with this one, or this kind, I guess, is it starts here as far as the pull string. So when I have this big old blanket and I'm trying to fit it in there, I have to work around the strings, and so I have to fold it just right to get it to fit in there. But I didn't order enough yarn for this blanket. It's a yarn eater, I'll tell you what. So far, all I've gotten done, God, I've been working on so many different things, is about this much. I know the last time I showed it, I think it was to here, and I had a whole bunch of ends, so I spent a good portion of the evening a couple nights ago tying in those ends, and then noticed that I only have, there's like 4 rolls over there. They're kind of on the smaller side, and I have 3 in here. But 1 roll is only doing probably about 4 rows. So I think I'm gonna order a couple more packs of that, and then once I'm prepared and I have everything I need, I'll just sit down and knock it out, because yeah, I'm gonna need some projects for this wedding anyway. We're driving out to Vegas on the 2nd of August, and so we will be on the road for 16 hours there, 16 hours back. I'll need something to do. So I'm gonna bring up lots of crochet fun goodness. I don't think I can diamond paint on the road. There's just no way, but I can crochet. And then the other WIP that I have going on right now, I've been working on the hats, but then if I only have like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or something before I'm ready to go to bed, I don't want to get started on a new one. So I started the alpine stitch on the unraveled mittens squares. I'm really, really behind on this this series that she has going on. So yeah, this is the alpine stitch one. It goes by pretty fast. I'm so tired. You know, you're staring at something for so many hours all day long, crocheting. I'm sure you guys understand, just crocheting, 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 and then you just start getting like, you know, overwhelmingly tired. Yeah. So I just worked on that a little bit last night, and I'm in the process of working on another hat. So what I'll probably do is work on these a little bit more, and then once I have a little bit more done, I'll do a video with an update on the progress of my hats. But that's about it on that. I can show you the diamond painting I gotta step out of frame. Hang on. The diamond painting progress, non-yarn related. But I noticed in the video where I was showing everybody how to do it and just sitting and chatting, the light on the light pad makes it look totally different than what it actually looks like. So I wanted to show you guys how it's coming out. I've gotten down to there. Yeah, but it's very iridescent-y looking, which is just really beautiful. My husband loves it, and I'm loving it too. It's coming out really, really pretty. But again, just another thing to be working on. I just keep bouncing from one thing to the next thing to kind of keep myself sane. I don't know if you guys do that too. I can't sit and work on it and work on it and work on it and work on it until I go blue in the face, or I'm gonna get so burned out, I'm gonna want to quit for like a week. So I'm trying to just get things done. I'll do work on one thing, and then once I finish like a hat, then I'll work on diamond painting for about an hour, put that down, go back to working on the hat, or another hat, you know, things like that, just to try to keep myself going and motivated, stuff like that. But I've got some upcoming hat projects. One, I'm trying to get through the weekend. Billy had mentioned on her channel, and then Laurel had mentioned on her channel about the my cat's trying to get in here. Thank you, honey. The hats that are for Hat Not Hate. Billy had mentioned it on her channel as a bullying fundraiser type thing, and then Laurel had mentioned it last night. I was watching her video that Lion Brand is putting together a project for Hats Not Hate. They're trying to get, I believe it's 26,000 hats by the 1st of August, and I wanted to mail them off to Billy so she could put them in her big box that she's already got ready to go. So I gave myself a timeline of trying to get as many hats as I can get done this weekend. I know, more pressure, right? And then whatever I get done, and I'll mail them out tomorrow. That'll give her time to get them in the mail and time to get them out before the deadline. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. I'm just trying to bust through all of these blue hats. I've already started on the other hats from Amber at Crochet, her donation thing she's doing for her school. And so I've got a few done there, but I took a break on those so that I can get all of these blue ones done. And then once I get those mailed out tomorrow, then I'll go back to working on the other hats. So I will put together a video with all of those in there here coming up soon. And I do have some news coming, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, I hope y'all are having a blessed day and enjoy each other. Bye, guys.